got animals in the hallway. We've got animals in the garage.
He's filled with poop.
The whole day is just go, go, go.
Coming up,
He will rip your clothing and he will eat your shoes and the barking.
Kujo is heading for boot camp.
No!
Jesse has outgrown his welcome at home.
Jesse,
I don't want to say goodbye, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to. So.
Inside this house lives a dog named Kujo.
I don't want him to bite. He will rip your clothing and he will eat your shoes and the barking. He's a jumper. He pulls on his leash. Took the roast out of the pan.
He gets rambunctious.
Different.
His owner is 16-year-old Kevin.
I'll bite you if you bite me.
See, this is what I mean.
He's just playful.
He's playful, but it becomes annoying after a while.
Kevin's mother is Barbara Scheffler, a hard-working nurse who has little time for shenanigans, especially from an unruly dog.
Disgusting. Oh my God. Don't let him eat your shoelace. That's why the dog doesn't listen.
That's why I'm tying my shoes.
Barbara is at her wit's end.
See, I don't find this humorous. That's not funny. Eat your own paw. Huh? How do you like it?
If Kevin doesn't get his dog Kujo under control, Barbara may take Kujo back to where she got him.
Come back.
Kujo was adopted from North Shore Animal League. The league has a training department which helps dogs and their families learn to behave.
Knock it off. Nope. Yeah, good boy. That's my boy. Hey.
Isabelle Hamill is a trainer with a no-nonsense approach. Today she's handling one of the tougher dogs at the league, Merlin.
Nope. No. I don't like it when he barks at me because he's saying to me, throw that ball, throw that ball. So when he barks at me, I correct him for doing that. Then I make him sit, and then I throw the ball or kick the ball. Get it! Ah! Sit.
Isabelle would rather teach dogs discipline than see them return to the league for bad behavior.
That's definitely a reinforced behavior. Someone trying to bark for the ball.
I believe that fetch is a very important thing to teach a dog. It's a constructive form of play. The dog's learning vocabulary, so he's learning commands. And it's not just getting riled in the name of play.
But you can see, he's getting exhausted. Now when he goes to bed and he's back in a cage, he's going to be a little less stressed. So many behavior problems are taken care of through exercise because they have such boring lives. They can't do the tasks that they were bred for. They can't play Nintendo. They can't go play with their friends. They can't do anything.
The Scheffler household could do with a lesson from Isabelle.
Anybody that has 3 boys can appreciate the fact that, you know, they get, oh my God, they get a little bit wild with the pets, especially with Kevin. So now we're trying to have him trained somewhat.
He's already well adapted. I actually find the training to be not so necessary.
Kevin seems to think that the dog would have outgrown his rambunctiousness.
All dogs outgrow it. It's just a matter of time.
It's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some work. I don't know. I'll say a good act of contrition.
Isabelle offers adopters home-based training. The call has come to tame Kujo. She's off to do an evaluation.
It sounds as though it's just an out-of-control puppy, which is very typical. People just get overwhelmed because they don't know what to do. And they'll say, there must be something wrong with the dog. That's not necessarily true. It probably just wasn't a good match. If you are Attila the Hun and you get a marshmallow, like a soft, sweet dog, you're probably not gonna have any problems. If you are a marshmallow and you end up with Attila the Hun, you're gonna have some problems.
Is this Kujo?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Kujo, get in the house. Get in the house. Oh, that's not good. No!
Kujo and Kevin are in for an awakening.
Good sit. He's got your number, kiddo.
You want to come in here? Would that be better?
Yeah.
I want to see what his reaction is to being handled.
See, now this is from reinforced play. This has been taught. All right? He thinks I'm trying to play with him, and he's starting to get wild. And that's from living with boys. Not to accuse you of anything, but I have boys, I know.
Come on, Jess.
Come on.
In New York City, Tom and his daughter Christine have a problem of their own. His name is Jesse. They adopted him from North Shore 8 months ago. Christine insisted on replacing their German Shepherd that died.
I didn't want to get another dog. But Christine, of course, she said, oh, Daddy, we got to get another puppy, And I says, I don't think it's going to be fair to us or the dog. And I said, if we do get a dog, I really want to get something that's going to be a lap dog, nothing more than 20 pounds, and that's it.
Jesse grew bigger than they'd imagined, and he's become more demanding than their time allows.
Jesse had gotten very hyper. He started to get wilder and wilder. We started realizing that Jesse is very uncontrollable.
We tried, to keep him calm, play with him, different things, but he's just got too much energy at the end of the day. We all have our own lives, and we want to relax, too, because we got to go back to work the next day.
It was causing arguments into the family, like, well, I have to do this, and I have to go out tonight, and it was to the point where, no, you have to stay home and watch the dog.
We decided, look, we got to come to a decision, and unfortunately, we got to take him back.
I don't want to say goodbye, but, things happen, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to. So.
We're only doing what's best, okay? Just hope and pray that they find a good home for him.
They're returning Jesse to the league for readoption, but that doesn't mean the league must accept the dog. That will depend on Jesse.
Dogs are pack animals. What that means is if you have 10 dogs in a litter, number 1's the pack leader, number 10's the wimp. Everybody has their place. So it's important that you show him that in this house, he's the low man on the totem pole. If he sees a clear hierarchy, he'll be more stable because there are clear rules, all right? And he will see you as authority figures. If you're not an authority figure, then who are you to tell the dog what to do? You can either spend the time doing constructive work, or you can spend it cleaning up after the dog, replacing the pillow he ate, go shopping for a new couch. You know what I'm saying? So can you do that?
Yes.
I have everything written down. Everything I said to you today is written down.
A lot of very good information.
Next week. 4 o'clock, good?
Kevin, you're allowed 2 cancellations before you lose the appointments, all right? And you have to give 24 hours notice.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. Kevin, did you hear that? I don't sprinkle magic dust and make their problems go away. I give them tools, they have to do homework, everything's written, and I teach them to control the dog.
If Kevin and Kujo don't take training seriously, they may end up separated permanently. At the Adoption Returns Department, staff are bracing themselves for another busy day. Jesse outgrew his welcome at home. His owners are hoping the league can find him a new one. The decision hasn't been easy.
Jess.
Sit.
Come here, sit.
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 Good boy.
I'm a little upset, that we're taking him back. It's more coming to reality now that we're actually here.
Get the paper.
Stephanie and Mike are adoption counselors who will determine whether Jesse is returnable.
I'm one of the trainers. I'm going to take the dog for temperament evaluation as long as the dog is friendly and I'm able to, give him shots, things like that. We're going to give him medical evaluation, make sure he's healthy. That's my
The
shirt.
only thing he has is just a rash.
Yeah, that
from the
looks.
collar.
Yeah. Does he scratch at?
Does he scratch it? I didn't notice.
He did last night.
He did last night.
The vet will definitely make the situation, let you guys know what the story is with that. What's his name?
Jesse.
Jesse.
Jesse. Hi, Jesse. Okay.
Isabelle is about to tackle her first lesson with Kujo and Kevin. Barbara has a whole new host of complaints.
I was lying on the
He's
couch
a
last night.
curious
It was
dog.
1 o'clock in the morning.
shouldn't
And
have been
boom, you know, and he startles you, so.
All right, let me just address a couple of things before we get off the path here, all right? You are starting off right now trying to gain control over this dog, and he has to see that he is subservient. So no furniture whatsoever. If he's on the furniture, he's your equal. If he's your equal, he's not looking at you as an authority figure, which means, why should he listen to you? Do you understand the importance of not having the dog on the furniture?
Somewhat.
Somewhat? Okay. What do you take exception to?
The only major problem is my parents fear he's gonna scratch the couch and the furniture, but if he doesn't scratch the couch or furniture, then...
All right, so then you don't understand the idea that he communicates differently than we do, all right?
Well, some of the things I just find kind of outrageous.
You don't need a dog that's barking at you, charging at you, mouthing you, all right? All right, so it puts a smile on your face?
You come home from a long day at school, you come home and you find your dog and he's excited to see you and you're happy. Then he jumps on you.
Each time you go, oh, hey, how you doing, baby? You're reinforcing that behavior and you're teaching the dog the wrong behavior.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right, and see now what's happening is you're not only not correcting him, you're praising him for that behavior, all right? And it just isn't fair to the dog. Put it this way, you're gonna go to college in 2 years, your parents are gonna be left with, excuse me, a monster that you created, and how long do you think that monster is gonna be in the house?
At adoption returns, Jesse's family will hear the league's verdict.
Everything went great. I'm sorry for the wait. The animal does have Demodex, which is actually a mite that lives in the skin. So he's going to go over to our medical center and be treated for that.
Is he gonna be okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine. When his hair starts to grow back and the wound closes and, you know, everything's being treated and they deem him healthy, he'll go up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because we really want to, find a good home.
So I'm just gonna go inside. I'm gonna fill out some paperwork for him. We're gonna get a weight on him. We're gonna make up his new tags, and then you could say your goodbyes.
And I hope he gets a good home.
I find most of the returns very frustrating. I give the adoption counselors so much credit. They deal with the public, they get the emotional side, and they do it all so professionally. They never pass judgment, not even in their tone, nothing.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
It's very hard not to be judgmental, especially when you see the poor broken-hearted animal that's going. So you didn't teach me any manners, and now you're gonna dump me here because you didn't teach me manners, you know? So it's hard.
At the Municipal Pound in New York City, good behavior can save a dog's life. If these animals aren't claimed or adopted in 3 days, they're put down. Chris Sands and Mike Malloy of North Shore Animal League make weekly rounds to rescue dogs from here.
We want to bring back dogs that are very adoptable. We don't want to have to bring back a dog that's going to have to be worked with because of temperament issues.
As far as this animal's behavior in the cage, it seems like it's okay, but the dog is nervous, is a little shy, so I'm a little hesitant. A lot of times when we take the dogs out of that kennel environment and move them into a quiet area, they come out more. Right now, what Mike's doing is he's just giving the animal an evaluation, seeing if the animal can be handled, touched. The animal has to be examined when it gets back to North Shore, and if the vet can't handle it, then, obviously we wouldn't be able to take the dog.
Especially with a Cocker Spaniel, sometimes they can be a little particular. Seems like a nice boy, right? So he'd definitely be one we'd be interested in.
The boy dog passes the acceptance test. Now, what about the girl dog?
Cocker Spaniels can be funny once in a while. They're always sensitive around their ears, and sometimes they don't like to be handled. This Cocker Spaniel obviously is not having those problems.
A submissive position for a dog is to be on his back with his legs up in the air, and it's If you've got a dog with bad temperament, he's more than likely not going to be in a submissive position like this. Again, it's the kind of stuff you look for when you test and see how the temperament is. She's a happy girl right here.
2 Cocker Spaniels are saved from death row. Their next challenge will be to behave well enough to get adopted. At boot camp,
Sit,
Kujo is learning how to obey commands.
and then Kujo, come, yes, come. All you're doing is teaching him what the words mean. Now use your hand signal. Take a step in and go like that, make a motion.
Come.
Ignore every other behavior. Now do it again, all right? I mean, you're doing fine. It's just that he's got the mindset that you are a plaything, okay? So say his name and back up. No, it's the way I showed you. Watch, all right? This is the barking you're talking about. This was trained.
So unnerving.
I know, but do you see that it was trained? Even though you can tolerate it, your family's not tolerating it. And he's gonna end up in harm's way because of what you taught him. And that's not fair to him.
Mike has named his 2 new rescues, Rusty and Buffy. They've been declared well-behaved and ready for adoption. But first, a brief detour through grooming with Cindy.
There we go.
The skittish Rusty goes first.
Okay. Shave, yeah. Okay. All right, let's try your armpits. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, it's okay, sweetheart. It's all right. He's very nervous. It's all right. You know what? We're gonna just take it a little slow. Maybe we'll try just brushing him out a little bit here. No, oh, here, Jackie, be careful. I don't want him biting you.
He's not really biting.
Their first day here, sometimes we'll try to groom them, and if they're too stressed out, we're just gonna let them kind of calm down, maybe even for a day or two. They're getting used to a new environment, new people. It's been pretty traumatic for him, so we're gonna just do the best we can. I may just give him a bath today and finish the grooming up tomorrow. You're a little stinker. You definitely need that bath. Yes, you do. Don't mean to insult you, but you do need that bath. Yeah.
What is that? See, that is not good. No!
Isabelle is back for another go at training with delinquent Kujo and Kevin. It's hard to say which one needs more training.
Come to a stop, and he should automatically sit.
Kujo, sit.
Have you been practicing, Kevin?
He's just easily distracted. Kujo, sit.
He's acting like he never had a lesson. All right, rip that out of his mouth and keep walking. Don't stop. He's trying to stop you, so rip it out of his mouth and keep moving. See, this is where you have taught him to play tug of war, and now it's coming back to haunt you. Oh, my God. Rip it out of his mouth. All right, watch. Let go, let go, let go, let go. You let go, not him. No! No! Sit. Down. No. Down. And it's obvious that the dog hasn't been being worked. So it's not fair to the dog for me to try to make him do things that he hasn't been taught. All right? Let's go in the house. It's raining. I haven't seen you in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you haven't done anything. You just have to do it. My look to the future is that it's all going to go downhill. Because if it went downhill in the 2 weeks that I didn't see you and you knew I was coming back, like the teacher's coming back, you're going to be right back to where you started from, as though you never had a lesson. So I don't think it's going to serve you unless you implement the things that I suggest. Okay, bye, guys.
Gotcha. Bye, Isabelle. Thanks.
Bye. Good luck.
Isabelle has little patience for reluctant learners.
Yeah, I was dragged into it. Truthfully, this really isn't going anywhere. I mean, I'm sure he'll learn how to sit better and lay down and heel, but he's not gonna learn not to jump on you and bark and everything. That's what dogs do. You can't take that away from them.
Rusty is beginning to enjoy the makeover.
I love that hair. I'm going to break the rules, as they say, and let him just have his little Liberace hairdo because it just looks too cute on him. There we go.
It might even help him get adopted and make new friends.
CK9 or Timmy Holdigger? Let's go for the CK9. That's my favorite. Or the boys will be jealous and all the girls will want him. Maybe we should have named you Billy Idol. That's exactly who you kind of look like. Bless you.
His new look has certainly added to his confidence.
Rusty.
For now, adopters can wait.
Let's call you Hefner.
Both Buffy and Rusty are ready to roll, right onto the adoption floor, where they'll be roommates. That is, until Rusty becomes too lusty.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna separate them. He's not leaving her alone, so we're just gonna take him away. Hey.
Like it or not, they stand a better chance of getting adopted solo.
Good boy.
The final lesson is here, and it's time to see if Kevin and Kujo have learned anything.
So you're gonna start him off sitting. Oh, good sit. That was very good. Yes, good dog. See, you did your homework. Very good. Excellent. Look at how he looks at you. That's great. Okay. That was excellent. Kevin and Kujo are both doing really well. He's obviously been doing his work. And when you do the work, you see the results. Beautiful boy.
It's good. It's working. Just keep at it and get better.
What I usually tell my clients is that this is not the end just because I'm leaving. It's the beginning. I have given you the tools necessary to have a well-behaved dog. You just need to implement them. All right, it's been a pleasure meeting you. It's been a pleasure. Okay, bye guys.
Gotcha.
Bye, Isabelle.
Bye, Kevin. Nice working with you.
You too.
Isabelle has accomplished her mission. Kujo will not be returned to the league.